For this polynomial function, we're going to list all of the possible rational zeros. So we have f of x is equal to 2x cubed plus 11x squared minus 7x minus 6. And we need to use that rational zero theorem. Remember, the rational zero theorem says that the list of possible rational zeros is given by a fraction. And the fraction in the numerator is the factors of the constant term. In this case, our constant term is -6. Divided by, in the denominator, the factors of the leading coefficient. I'll abbreviate here. And our leading coefficient, in this case, is 2. So, in order to list all of the possible rational zeros, we're really looking at all of the factors of -6, including the positive and the negative factors. So that would be plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, and plus or minus 6. In the denominator, the factors of 2 are just plus or minus 1 and plus or minus 2. So we can write all of this out. We're going to take each one of these numbers in the numerator and divide it by plus or minus 1, and then we'll take each number in the numerator and divide it by plus or minus 2. So here we go. We have plus or minus 1 divided by plus or minus 1 is plus or minus 1. Plus or minus 2 divided by 1 is just plus or minus 2. Plus or minus 3 divided by 1 is just plus or minus 3. And plus or minus 6 divided by 1 is just plus or minus 6. Now we also have plus or minus 1 divided by 2 gives us plus or minus 1/2. Then we have plus or minus 2 divided by plus or minus 2. I don't need to rewrite this because 2 over 2 is just plus or minus 1. Next, we have plus or minus 3 divided by plus or minus 2, so that's plus or minus 3/2. And then finally, we have plus or minus 6 divided by plus or minus 2, which is just plus or minus 3, so I don't need to rewrite that.